So here's the thing about Avatar 4. It's technically already been confirmed by Disney. James Cameron has had a 4-movie plan for these sequels since before The Way of Water even hit theaters. But recently, Cameron's been pumping the brakes a little bit on fan expectations, saying there's actually no guarantee a 4th movie will happen. In late November 2025, he said, "I have no doubt in my mind that Avatar, Fire and Ash will make money. The question is, does it make enough money to justify doing it again? If this is where it ends, cool. There's one open thread, I'll write a book." And this is despite the fact that they've already filmed the first act of the movie. We don't know yet whether Fire and Ash has made enough money to justify another return to Pandora, but let's assume for now that it does. So here's everything you need to know about Avatar 4. Release date. Avatar 4 currently has a confirmed release date of December 21st, 2029. Now, this has been delayed from its original December 18th, 2026 release date. That change happened back in June 2023. And if you're wondering about Avatar 5, that one's scheduled for December 19th, 2031. Here's something really interesting. Some filming has already been done on the 4th movie. Why? Because it's planned to have a time jump, and they wanted to get the filming done for the first act with the younger cast at the same time as movies 2 and 3 were being filmed. Cameron explained it to People magazine like this: "We did the capture on 3 and the live-action photography on 3 as an intermingled production with The Way of Water. And we even did part of movie 4 because our young characters are all going to have a big-time jump in movie 4. We see them and then we go away for 6 years and we come back. And so the part where we come back is the part we haven't shot yet. So we'll start on that after 3 is released." Cameron is set to direct both Avatar 4 and Avatar 5, assuming both movies happen. But there's not a guarantee he'll immediately jump into the 4th movie, even if it gets confirmed in the coming months. He told Variety, "There's an argument in wild success for us just launching and just going straight into Avatar 4 and 5, and I figure out a production methodology where I have a bit of a hiatus where I can make another film. And there's another argument that says, just go make those 2 damn movies and figure everything else out when I'm 80. Cast. Given that we know filming has been done with the younger cast for Avatar 4, we can expect to see Britton Dalton as Loak, Jack Champion as Spider, Jamie Flatters as Nedeam, Trinity Jolie Bliss as Tuck, and Bailey Bass as Rhea in the next movie. As for the rest of the cast, nothing has been confirmed yet, so all we can really go on is who's still alive at the end of Fire and Ash. And to talk about that, we need to get into spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, this is your warning to skip ahead. Avatar, Fire and Ash largely passes without major casualties, but there are a couple of big deaths in the finale. First, Ronal, played by Kate Winslet, dies after being fatally injured in the battle. She does manage to give birth before she passes away, though. Then we also see Quaritch, Stephen Lang's character, sacrifice himself to save Spider as he seemingly falls to his death. Now, of course, Quaritch has died before, so we don't think this is a guarantee that we won't see the recombinant version of Quaritch in the next movie. Lang told Digital Spy, "Presuming there is another stage to Quaritch's journey, I would certainly be up for taking it. This has been an extremely rewarding project to be part of, and whatever happens, Avatar is part of my life for the rest of my life." Everyone else of note survives, so we can expect to see the usual cast back. Sam Worthington as Jake Sully, Zoe Saldana as Neytiri, Sigourney Weaver as Kiri, Giovanni Ribisi as Parker Selfridge, Jermaine Clement as Dr. Ian Garvin, and more. Fire and Ash also introduced Una Chaplin's Varang, the leader of the Ash people, and she'll likely return too, alongside fellow Avatar newcomer David Thewlis as Palak, leader of the Wind Traders. And here's a cool tidbit. We already know that Michelle Yeoh will finally make her debut in the series as Dr. Karina Moog. She's already filmed scenes for the next movie, assuming it gets confirmed, that is. Plot setup. Rather than leaving on a cliffhanger for the next movie, Avatar, Fire and Ash is actually a culmination of the story set up by The Way of Water. By the end, The RDA has been defeated again by the Na'vi, Quaritch has died again, and the Sullys are firmly part of the Metkayina clan. But there is one plot thread that could be picked up that has major significance for the future. Spider can now breathe on Pandora without oxygen. It's Kiri who saves his life, and the fact that a human can now breathe on Pandora obviously caught the attention of the RDA, who are still trying to colonize the planet. So we definitely haven't seen the last of them, or even the last of Spider's father, Quaritch. But it's unclear exactly how Avatar 4 will pick up this thread, if it even does. What we do know is that it will tell a new story, one spread across 2 movies, kind of like how The Way of Water and Fire and Ash told one complete story together. Cameron told the Crew Call podcast, "The end of 3 brings you to the end of a story arc for the Sully family. A whole new arc starts in 4 and 5. If I do get to make 4 and 5, that becomes one new kind of epic story." Trailer. As for any footage from Avatar 4, sadly, no. Even though some filming has been done for the first act of the movie, we're still a long way from seeing anything. Just for reference, the first trailer for Fire and Ash didn't arrive until July 2025, 5 months before the movie's release. So that's everything we know about Avatar 4 so far. The big question now is whether Fire and Ash makes enough money to greenlight the next chapter. What do you think? Are you excited for more Avatar, or is 3 movies enough? Let me know in the comments below.